Well, next up, we've got standing by in the race for mayor the person that is currently running third. And of course, only the top two vote getters advance to the general election. Colleen Hanabusa, who you see here in the graphic, has 19% of the vote, trailing Keith Amemiya at 21% and Rick Blangiardi, who we heard from earlier, at 26%. So, Colleen, thank you for joining us, and I have to ask you, do you have someone in the campaign that has some way to crunch the numbers and can make you feel better about what's going to come in the next printout?
You know, by the way, good evening, Joe. I got to tell you, I've been in this position before, and it's never done till it's done. And this is the most unusual election. So I'm not even sure our number crunchers are able to crunch the numbers in light of what this all means. We do know that the feel out in the field for the past 3 or 4 days has been amazing. And we know that we've been asking people to mail in their ballots. And then also, as we sign wave down King Street today, we watched people drop off their ballots as well as walk in to vote. So I got to tell you, I think that this is a situation where we're pretty confident that we can make up that difference. And we're not quite sure yet how many votes are still outstanding. So that's another thing, and where those votes are from. So yes, we feel pretty confident, but until we see all the details on the vote itself, we'll have to make an assessment then. But at this point in time, I expect that we will be proceeding to the general election.
All right, Colleen, former U.S. Congresswoman from Hawaii's 1st District, and ran unsuccessful for governor in 2018. Now, tonight, should you not be successful, have you given any thought to what the future might hold?
Well, Joe, I've always been a practicing attorney, and I've enjoyed that. And I think that this is a situation where I have options to go back to if that's what it requires. But, I've always been interested in serving the people. And I believe that the Honolulu is going to need a lot of help. The state is going to need a lot of help. So we'll just wait and see what happens, because right now I believe that we will proceed to the general election. So thank you very much.
I'm thinking specifically, I'm sure there's a lot of people thinking the same thought. The next governor's race is only 2 years away. I mean, might you consider that?
Joe, they say never, but I will tell you that this is a situation where I think that we have got to look at what's in the best interest of the people of the state. And I've always put public service first. And right now, I really do believe that the city and county of Honolulu will lead the way with the right leadership to the recovery of this COVID situation and the economic downturn that we have. So let me just say that I've got my full focus on making it to the general election. But thank you. I'll take your suggestion to heart. Thank you very much.
Colleen, before I let you go, I asked Rick Blangiardi his feeling on rail, and he was quite forthcoming and honest that we're all being terribly hard hit by this COVID-19. Has that affected your position on rail at all? And what is your position at this point?
My position on rail, Joe, has always been that we would finish it as we agreed with the federal government on the full funding grant agreement. I am not sure yet that we are in the kind of an economic strait that people seem to put us in. Remember, we still have about $750 million that the federal government owes the city and county of Honolulu as their contribution. And in addition to that, remember that the GET and the TAT that has been funding the rail is actually out to the year 2030. So when you think about whether we have money, it's not something that ends today. In other words, we don't turn off the faucet today. It goes all the way to 2030. So it's going to be a matter of the economic recovery in the state. So let's be clear that if we're still not recovered by the year 2030, we would have a more difficult issue than whether rail should continue.
All right, Colleen Hanabusu, thank you very much for joining us, and best of luck heading into that next printout.
Thank you very much, Joe.